Hello ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning back into my second video of this channel. As I said in my previous channel, I will be going over card flourishes, card controls, and all that such. Alright? So let's start with card flourishes, okay? If you don't know what a card flourish is, it's just basically like tricks you can do with a deck or cards or whatever that's what looks like cards that make it look, very appealing to the spectator, such as this. I'll show you. I do many kinds of card flourishes. I do, the S, and even the one-handed card fan, just like that. Okay, let's get into the card fan, because the one-handed fan, this thing, it's not that easy to learn, trust me. Alright, so to do the card fan, what you do is this. So take your hand, your non-dominant hand that you don't, use to hold the cards or stuff. In this case, my non-dominant hand's on the left, okay? So just pretend that your non-dominant hand is split in half, okay? Take your deck, have it sideways, just like this, and put it basically from here where your fingers start, or in the middle of your palm on the second half, if you know what I mean, okay? Take your cards, put it like that. Make sure it's comfortable. You don't want it to be like all winky and stuff, really uncomfortable. It'd be really weird for you and the spectator. So just find a comfortability spot, My comfortability spot is right here, okay? Next thing you need to do, once you got this, is you take your thumb, your fingers, whatever. I use my thumb in this case because that's how I was taught to be used. Take your thumb, and basically on the side of the deck, put your thumb, and just fan it out, just like in a C. Just think of it as like a backward C, Just fan it out like that. Okay, you want to do it not too fast, not too slow, just, just right, Goldilocks in here and stuff. So once again, you just fan it out, just like that, okay? The other trick is, if you're having trouble, make sure to put the same pressure on all the cards, because if you don't have the same pressure on all the cards, it'll look like this. There's like a big, mini cards here, and there's like a big packet here. All that nonsense that you don't want. So if you just do it correctly, sorry, let me get a better one. If you do it correctly, it looks better, okay? And you can close it in two ways. There's the way I started out with was, taking your non-dominant hand, going to the end, and just closing it like that. Okay? Now what I started learning is you can close it with one hand, just like that. And I'll show you how to do that. So, you got your fan out like this. Basically, all you're doing is with your fingers, you just curl them. Can't do it slow, because if you do it slow, it's going to fall off and stuff. You just take your fingers and curl them, just like that. Okay, just pretend that you're scratching underneath a table or something, and just curl, just like this. Alright? Or like you're squeezing mud or whatever you're into, that kinky stuff. Just, once again, just curl. Okay, if you do it quick, you fan out, you can close it with one hand. Alright? Now we got one card flourish out of the way. I'll be, doing more card flourishes in my next videos or so, or whatever. But let's get into card controls, okay? Let's start out with the simple one. Pinky break. If you don't know what it is, I'll show you. A pinky break is, let's just take the top card, an example. 2 of hearts, okay? So, you don't need to learn this yet, but, card control, put your card there, just like that. A pinky break is this, okay? So, your card's right here, 2 hearts. A pinky break is when you take your other packet and you subtly set the other packet on top. But as the name says, pinky break, you have a break in the deck that's on top of your pinky, okay? If you aim your cards at the spectator, it does not look suspicious at all. But if they're behind you, you don't want, them behind you, because they'll see that. Okay, that's a pinky break. So once again, take your packet or cards, like say 1, 2 cards, just set it on top of your pinky, and have the rest of your fingers on the side like this. Thumb on the left side, index finger on the top, middle and ring on the side, and pinky just as a break like that. And make sure to point your cards at the spectator's face or eye view. And so if you just do this, they'll immediately see it. But if you do this, they won't notice anything at all. Okay? Once again, just for review, take the deck, slap it on top, grab a pinky break, aim it at your spectator's eyes. Simple enough. Okay? Alright, next thing we're going to do now is adding the pinky brake with the card control, the fan card control. Okay, I'll teach you the fan card control. I went over it in my last video, but it was very brief, so I go more in depth into it. Okay, so once again, you have your fan. They pick a card. So let's take the top two hearts once again. Let's say you have your cards fanned out, just like this, whatever. Okay, and then you take their card, or they take it. You tell them to put it in, or you can put it in yourself, whatever. Whatever they choose, it doesn't matter. Let's say just go here. Once you have to apply pressure onto the deck, like squeeze, but don't make it like really weird, like ugh, it's gonna be really weird. But just squeeze, just like that, okay? Then they can't get the card all the way in. See, it's sticking out like that, and then you can close it like this, or with one hand, like I do. Square it up, but as you can see there, the card's sticking out right there. See, just prove it. It's the 2 of hearts, okay? So you should have it in this position. This is where you use the pinky brake, okay? You don't take the top packet off and just slap it back on. That looks way too weird. All you do is you lift it up a little bit and just put your pinky under it and then push the card in, just like that. Point your deck at the spectator's eyes and you got it. Just like that. So just a review, you can cut to it, you can, do undercuts, whatever. You can also... you can also use the pinky brake to keep the bottom card, the top card in the same place, just like this. So the top card's 2 hearts, the bottom card, the king of hearts. Okay. So if you cut, use a pinky brake. When you pick up the deck, the king of hearts is still there, and 2 of hearts is still there. So it could be useful in many situations. Basically, another card control or card tricks that you will learn. Most of them utilize the pinky brake. Sometimes they don't. But you know what I'm saying. It's good to learn this now and have it in your memory. Make it muscle memory. Do it like nothing. Just like that. Okay? Now, I'll be right back. Well, thanks for watching, guys. This video, I know it wasn't as exciting as my last video. But it was just, going over card control, card flourishes and stuff. I only provide you the simple ones, alright? If you think you can do more, you can go look up more videos on YouTube and stuff. But, it's just a simple card control. Nothing else. Thanks for watching. Shout out to my cameraman. Go check out his channel. He deserves subscribers. And peace out.